Hello everyone, this video clip is designed for the final exam for the course of MG 303 Business Statistics in NMC, and I gave a test bank for chapter 8 interval estimation, and pretty much the first part will be hopefully straightforward. And I'd like to highlight the questions in multiple choice side 42 and exhibit questions 8.2, and then problems area 16, 27, 28 kind of together, and 31 and 43. So those questions that highlighted, which will be explained in here. So let's take a look at question number 42. That is about counting or calculating the sample size. It's known that population variance equals 484 and 95 probability, and then sample size that needs to be taken to estimate the population mean if the desired margin of error is 5 or less. And the question is related to the discussion in page 353. So you may go to page number 353, especially equation 8.3, and the sample size is come up with likely the z value confidence interval. So in this case 95%, so 1.96, which is a typical one, and likely power 2, and then sigma power 2, and then this one is desired, likely here margin of error that is 5, like that. So we can basically plug in this one will be 484 variance, actually power 2 of the standard deviation, standard error, and this one will be 5 power 2. So you can calculate 1.96 power 2 exponentiation 2 and 484, and then I come up with the 7437, something like that. So the answer will be 75 in D. And exhibit 8.2 that you may work on, especially in this case. Actually exhibit 8.2 is not there, I'm sorry. Oh, right there. So I'd like to just highlight the the answer. The 55 is answer is C, point 1, pretty much straightforward, and 56 answer C, and 57 answer C, and 58 answer C as well. So why don't you walk through by yourself, and then we go to problems. Question number 16, and some of just to highlight it, 16 in right there, and you can use the Excel, and especially you can count sample size. I have 36 right here, so let me write down for you. Here, I'd like to erase all these things. Erase all these things. There. Just clean up. Okay. And I have a sample size by using the count function and in Excel. So that is 36, and sample mean I have basically using average. It's gonna slow, not quite. I need to have a pad mouse instead, regular one. By the way, 37.5, and population standard deviation I have 6 points. Actually, my calculation is 6.18983. That's the population standard deviation that I have. You can have the margin of error by using the function called in Excel confidence norm. Okay, confidence norm, and in this case I do have 1.8. Actually, you know what? The publisher's answer is 1.8095, but on my calculation, by using confidence function, actually confidence dot norm. Okay, that's the name of the function. Confidence dot norm, and then you can provide the arguments like this, and I came up with the 1.645 instead of 1.8095 for some reason. Anyway, you can check on, actually you can download or likely the plugin. I mean, you know, you can input all this data. In the exam, I will provide a sample likely data like this, and then you'll be able to calculate the sample size, sample mean, and population standard deviation, confidence coefficient, in this case 0.9, and then such and such margin of error and such. Okay, so you can just review that. Question number 31. Okay. Question number 31. That will be calculated like coal company wants to determine. Let's go back there. Question number 31. Coal company wants to determine 95% confidence interval estimate for the average daily tonnage of coal that they mine. Assuming that the company reports that the standard deviation of daily output is 200 tons, how many days that they need it as a sample, so the margin of error will be 39.2. So using the equation explained in page 353, and the equation I use 8.3, and again the sample size will be in this case 1.96 confidence interval, and power 2, and we're talking about 200 tones as a standard deviation. Watch on, like it's not a variance, so the variance will be 200 power 2, and in this case the E margin of error in this case obviously given by the question 39.2. So there's another way that you see the actually, you know what, this one. So I came up with the about 100. So E can be like a 39.2, and that is, I'm talking about page number 353, and E is equal to confidence interval, in this case 1.96, and then multiply by likely a 200 tone as a standard deviation and root n. So the magic here is like an answer, so 100, which means in this case 20, and then 20 multiplied by 1.96 is a 39.2. So either way you can use this equation, and either this equation is, I think it's the same, by the way. The other one, question number 43, it's pretty much the same kind of a deal, but a different perspective, proportion side. So let's erase it. That's what we discussed last time, right here. Okay. So this case, question number 43, new brand of breakfast cereal is being market tested. So 100 boxes of the cereal were given to consumers, and then 60%, actually 60 out of 100, which means 60% they like it and 40% they don't like it. So the question A is, what's the point estimate of the proportion of the people who will like the cereal? Obviously it's a 0.6. Question number B, we need to decide the confidence interval in this case. So that will be, we need to basically we're starting 0.6, okay, plus minus confidence interval, and that is Z alpha over 2. It's kind of two-tailed test, and then root is here according to this like equation that you have, 8.7 in page number 357. So 0.6 multiplied by complementary 0.4, so 100 like this. So that will be somewhere, I guess, 0.96. So you can subtract and you can add from 0.6. So question number B, the answer, I came up with the 0.504 and 2.696, which is right there. And C, in this case, what's the margin of error for the 95%? Obviously it's a